Here's another great story from Better.tv.
All right, well, understanding men can certainly be a challenge, but author Wendy Diamond is here to help us figure out which guys make the perfect date through the dogs that they own. This is a little different, Wendy.
Well, first off, I mean, people have been doing the star signs forever, right? Yeah. We all need a change. So my book, How to Understand Men Through Their Dogs, is the ultimate book if you're looking to search for the right breed of man.
Right. Now, what inspired you? Was it past experiences?
Well, I'm the editor of AnimalFair.com, and so everyone was fixing me up with men with dogs when I broke up with my boyfriend of 3.5 years.
Right.
And so one night I'm out with the Shih Tzu guy, the next night I'm out with the German Shepherd guy, and the funny thing is when it comes to me, everyone starts talking to me about their dogs.
Really?
And so like the next month I'm out with another Shih Tzu guy, and I'm like, wow, the personality of this one. So I decided to do my research, and I went out with 4 men per breed over 28 breeds to do the research for this book.
And you say that the breed of the dog that the guy owns actually says something about the man himself, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In fact, the Chicago Sun-Times said it was 97% accurate.
So give us some examples then.
Okay, for instance, first of all, the book only works if the man chooses the dog.
Okay.
So if it's the girlfriend's dog or the mother got on the dog or if it's the family dog, it doesn't work.
No hand-me-downs.
It's only whether the guy chooses the dog. So for instance, let's say the guy goes to a shelter and gets a mutt. Brad Pitt has a mutt. No kidding, Angelina loves him, right? So, I mean, Brad Pitt, they don't care about pedigree. They're great fathers. They love children. They're the coach of the Little League soccer team. These are well-balanced men.
Okay.
These are men that make great husbands, great boyfriends. They're very down to earth. They don't care about what you're wearing. I mean, they want you to look good, but they don't. They don't care about pedigree.
But Wendy, what if a guy doesn't have a dog, though? What does that say about him?
Okay, so for instance, a guy that doesn't have a dog, I have like three examples of what it means. Okay. One is they never had a dog. They don't know what it's like. You know what? So maybe introduce them to a dog. Okay. Number 2, they're too busy to have a dog. Well, they're too busy to have a relationship.
Yeah.
If they can't take the time out for a dog, they're certainly not going to take out the time for a person.
Okay.
And number 3, they might have gotten bit when they were younger and they never got over that issue.
Traumatized.
Yeah, they can't get over that issue. I'm scared of what other issues they might have.
A girlfriend of mine says this. She says, I'm dating this guy, but he doesn't have a dog, he has a cat. So what does that say about a guy in your eyes?
First of all, I love men with cats because number 1, that means they're more in touch with their feminine side.
Oh.
Right. How many men do you know that are like, ugh, cats?
Right.
Well, you know what? And then a lot of them lie and say they're allergic when they really just hate them. Now, those are kind of rather nice guys. At least they're not saying they hate.
Exactly.
But a man with a cat is very much more into the feminine side, very more reserved, very much more caring and understanding. Okay. And it makes him a little bit more gentler.
Now, obviously, you've done your research. I'm sure a lot of women are asking, Wendy, what is the best place to meet a guy? If you had to narrow it down to one place, what would it be?
The dog park. But also what's really amazing is, we started a singles parties with people and dogs called Yappy Hour. And that's where we have a bunch of rescue dogs available for adoption. If you don't have a dog, you can rent one for the evening. You can't take it home with you because you got to go through all the stuff, you can rescue a dog, you got to go through all the rigmarole to get the dog. They're not just going to give anybody a dog.
Right.
But you can rent a dog. So meaning it's a great way first to go to the dog park, but there's also amazing parties local charities are throwing, mixers where single people can come and meet other single people that have dogs.
That's great. See, and if you can get lucky enough to find a dog like Lucky, then you're in good shape. Thank you so much, Wendy. We appreciate it. And if you guys want to get more dating tips on understanding the men in your life through their dogs, pick up Wendy's book, How to Understand Men Through Their Dogs. It's very entertaining, trust me.